Yo, what's up? In this video, I'm gonna talk about Jay-Z and how Jay-Z is not the best rapper currently. Matter of fact, he's very overrated. Now, I did a Tupac video. Now, let me get this out of the way. About Tupac. A lot of people commented on that video, whatever, but I like Tupac. He one of my favorite rappers. But as I grew older, I started to look back and I was like, well, some of these albums were probably like mediocre at best. It was just some of the songs that were good. He got talent and he had a bigger impact than Biggie. But like, if you go for raw talent, I think Biggie was better. Now Jay Z, you know, um, Jay Z is overrated. Now this one for real. Um, I was never a big Jay Z fan. You know, unlike Tupac, I'm a fan of Tupac, but Jay Z, I wasn't ever a fan. Now he came out with albums pretty much every year for one span. Then he stopped and he came back, and it's now I'm gonna go down the line and not a Jay Z fan. Me and him getting in arguments all the time about Jay Z. Jay Z is a biter. Jay Z, he benefit off Biggie death, 'cause you really look at it, once Biggie died, then he started getting popular. It was a void, and he took advantage. I ain't really knocking him for that, but if Biggie was still alive, he would be nothing more than a sidekick, and I don't think he would have been this famous and this popular. Um, Reasonable Doubt, that album was good. I don't consider it a classic like everybody else. Um, there plenty of songs on that album that I skip. You know, um, Brooklyn Finest on the album was pretty good. Cause Biggie was on there. Biggie out rapped him on that song. Sauce Money, I rapped him on another song on that album. So in My Lifetime Volume 1, that album was trash. And I don't think I'm alone on that. Volume 2, I like The Hard Not Life Volume 2. I don't like the song Hard Not Life, but I like the rest of the stuff on the album. They're pretty good. Volume 3, that sucked. I don't even remember anything remotely memorable on that album. The Dynasty Rock Law for me, and that album was trash. The Blueprint. Now the thing on Blueprint, a lot of people hear that album as if best album. I don't. There's plenty skippable songs on there. Now the production good, but when he started rapping, that just kill it. And Eminem might rap them on that album. So the Blueprint 2, that album sucked. Black Album, a lot of people say, oh, this is the best album, he gonna retire. Now I'm getting all this feedback from the Jay-Z fan now. Now I didn't know him when the album first came out, so um, when we break it up, he say that the album great. And I listened to the album when it first came out. The album was garbage. I said, man, I like that PSA song. That's pretty good. That ain't really a song. Um, Kingdom Come On, boy, that was Kingdom trash. So American Gangster was good. I like that album. And the Blueprint 3 was trash. Okay, let's break it down. Reasonable Doubt was okay. In My Lifetime Volume 1 was trash. Hard Not Life was good. Volume 3 trash. Rock La Familia trash. Blueprint trash. Blueprint 2 is trash. The Black Album, that garbage. Except a couple of songs. Kingdom Come, that jump. I don't even remember no song from the album. Except they just took the video, and I heard all these albums out. American Gangster was good. That Blueprint 3 is trash. Now let's go to these collaboration albums. The Best of Both Worlds with that child molester R. Kelly. Um, that album was garbage. Unfinished Business was garbage. And Watch the Throne with Kanye West, that junk sucked. I was telling the Jay-Z fan, I was like, they should change it to Watch the Toilet because that album was complete crap. Listen, Jay-Z is the most overrated rapper um of all time. Now, I'm not hating on him. He ain't do nothing illegal. I can't hate on him getting money and being successful as far as money and record sales. That's irrelevant, to the point I'm trying to make. But as far as a rapper, he's okay. He's good. But he's not in my top 10 or probably in my top 20. If he in it, he probably in the low teens. Cause I list all the albums and I can't think of no memorable songs. Like an album, like for me when I listen to a Jay-Z album, I gotta skip so many songs. It probably like 4 good songs per album, with the exception of American Gangster Volume 2, and yeah, that's about it. The rest of the albums to me are forgettable. Even the Blueprint. I don't know why the Blueprint got 5 mics, you know. Because I said, okay, let me see if the album deserves 5 mics. And I heard and I said, no. That y'all don't even deserve. Well, okay, I ain't going to say it. It deserves like 3 or 4, but not 5. Because there's so many songs I got to skip. Now I like the Hova song, A to the is. I like the beat or whatever. I like the 99 Problem song. It's like selective songs on each album that I like rather, you know. And me and the Jay-Z fan argue all the time about which one better, Nas or Jay-Z. I say, listen, success wise, as far as money and record sales and popularity, yeah, Jay-Z win, but just because you the most popular doesn't mean you the best. And I gave him the Nellyville example. Now, everybody should know the Nelly the rapper. Nellyville sold like 9 million records. But that album is complete garbage. Kanye West, he sell all them albums. The album are garbage. Well, the last couple of albums are garbage from Kanye West. And I said, man, he only bought the album because either fans of his or two sheep that buy anything that the TV tell them to buy, they go out there and buy. Now, I'm not saying everybody who buy an album is a sheep, but large majority of these Jay-Z fans are sheep. They just go by what everybody else say. They can't form their own thoughts when it comes to music, you know. And I'm not saying that Jay-Z fan is sheep, but he is a diehard fan. He went to some kind of concert of Jay-Z in Atlanta, and he was all over Facebook. Ooh, you got to experience the being in the concert of your favorite artist. He was getting so wet off that. Oh, he was happy, boy. I said, man, Jay-Z is trash. So, those my thought of Jay-Z. You take off the record sales because you can't listen to the album. There one thing I don't get. People say that the album must be good. Hold on. This why I don't get. People say, this is what I don't get. I'm sorry about that. People say that, oh, the album good. It sold 10 million records. That don't mean it's good. That mean that just a lot of people bought it. Listen, if I buy an album, okay, like, let me see, for example, on the Fugees, for example, I like the score, but I didn't know the Fugees had an album before that called, I forgot what the album called. Let me tell you how these record sales work. Once you buy the album, that's it. That doesn't mean it's good. It just mean they made money off your album. I bought the Fugees, the score, right, when I bought it. And so I went back to buy their first album, because truth be told, a lot of artists, they first albums really be like their best one for the most part. With the exception of the Fugees, I had to learn this the hard way. So I went and bought the first Fuji album. Like, I didn't know that. I thought the score was their first album, but so I found out that they did. They had an album before the score, and so I went and bought that. And I like to throw that. I think I destroyed that CD. That album was complete garbage. That was like that first album of the Fugees, and the second album was like night and day. But the Fugees made money off me from that album. See, that's the point I'm trying to make. Once you buy the album, doesn't mean it good. You bought the album and the album sold. There's nothing you can do about it, So you can't use that when comparing rappers. You can't. Because there's a lot of movies that bombed in the movie theater. But when you watch it, you like it. It basically come from personal preference. But Jay-Z is mediocre at best. Yeah, he shows sparks of he could rap. He could rap, but he ain't the greatest MC ever and all of that. So I might do more of these about rappers that I don't like, that everybody like. So give me your thoughts on Jay-Z. So with that said, that's it.